What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Friday Finish Lines. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel where I take motivational quotes and I use them on different topics, not only to inspire you guys, but you take these quotes and use them to inspire others. With that being said, my topic of discussion today, time spent. Time spent with family, time spent with friends, and how to create those boundaries, and also enjoying that time with them and realizing that it's a time well spent and it's a time that you may not get back. So enjoy it. Or, be frugal with it. That being said, two amazing quotes for you guys today. Let's get started. Alright guys, gonna be kind of a quick one today, but my first quote for you guys comes from Unknown. They're both unknown today. It says, the greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you give your time, you are giving a portion of your life you will never get back. And this is when I come into the idea of being frugal with your time, being selective with your time, is creating boundaries with people that you necessarily don't want to be spending a lot of time with, and also not spreading yourself too thin. Yes, I understand we want to be there for everyone, we want to help everyone, but sometimes if you are drained, how can you pour into other people? How can you, help water other people if you don't have any water to give? If you're depleted, you need that time to grow, to change, to be around people that are charging you up. And so I always tell those people, but avoid vacuums and really put yourself around batteries. And what I mean by that is a vacuum is a person who just sucks the air out of the room, is always negative, always talking down about a situation. And I'm not saying that some people aren't a little bit negative here and there, but I mean, they are always negative, they're always down, and they never have really anything good to say or to contribute to a situation. And so you kind of just feel like they're just sucking everything away. And then batteries obviously are people who charge you up, who bring you up, who are balls of energy, who even though in the face of adversity, they still have this mindset of, it's all right, it's going to work out in my favor and we'll get past it. I've gotten past worse. And a lot of the times, we surround ourselves with so many different kinds of people, so many different people who are different parts of your life, people who are struggling, people who are doing well off. We kind of jump, maybe that's just for me, we kind of flip and flop between these two worlds. And so that is when you have to be selective with your time. You have to be aware of what you're giving your time to and realize that if you want to spend your time with these people, be there with them, be present, be available. Don't be on your phone, don't be looking or worrying about what's next. Like, if you're gonna be there, be there. Don't kind of tippy-toe through the situation, but actually be a part of it and make that time well spent, because you may miss something. You may be so caught up in what's going on, you may not even listen to what the person is saying. They can feel that, obviously they can see that. So make sure you're spending your time wisely. Not only be courteous of the other person, but just of yourself. I mean, why would you even want to be around someone or be around a group of people that you necessarily aren't really having a good time with? And as I get older, I'm starting to realize that my selectiveness when it comes to the people I hang out with has become very precise, and I only really hang out with a true few people on a daily basis, and then trickle in a couple people here and there. And it's not saying that I don't care for those people or I don't want to be around these people. It's just, they're just they have their own stuff going on. Maybe we're just not as close as they are with other people, and that's okay. I mean, everyone has different friends, everyone has different lifestyles, and you just have to be okay with that. And my last quote for you guys comes to, no amount of money or success can take the place of time spent with your family. And I was, blessed to have a great time with my family this past weekend, even though all of us are sort of in this weird little funk, and inside of in this sort of odd place in our lives, especially when it comes to other family members. So it's very imperative to me that you guys hear this part, is that your family could be many things. Your obviously born family that you have, your brothers, your sisters, and all those people, and you want to be able to spend time with them. You just never know. Life is so short, life is so unexpected, so I always urge people to really spend time with their family, and I've gotten to a greater place where I've been able to do that, and it feels really good. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. In all honesty, being around my family and being around the people that I really care for, my chosen family, obviously that's the other side of family, is the chosen family, which is your friends, your colleagues, whoever it may be, but those people that you choose to be a part of you, who necessarily aren't blood, but damn, you might as well can be. So that is where I'm kind of getting at with this video, is that who are you surrounding yourself with, who are you giving your time to, and what is it that you want to be doing in this moment for your life. Because if it's not being around people that you really want to be around, then what are you doing? Are you just hanging around these people just cause, for the plot, for the hell of it, for the story? Like, I don't know. Be selective with who you hang out with, and be aware who you call your friend. A lot of us throw that word around very loosely. You catch me. Have you ever talked to me and I talk about my friends? I'll tell you about a few certain people, and I'll mention other people as my friends, but then there are other people that I'll be like, oh yeah, like, we're friends, like, maybe acquaintances, like, at best. But that is where you have to be selective of who you surround yourself with, who you're around, because at the end of the day, you want to be spending your time wisely and being able to pour into people and have people around you that are pouring into you. All right? All right, y'all. I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching my Friday Finish Lines. I appreciate each and every one of you. These videos are amazing. They are, not amazing, but they're amazing for me, and I hope they're amazing to you. And I'm wishing you guys all the best. Once again, thanks for watching. Share, comment. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. July's here. July's almost over. The year is, it's not as weird. I don't know. The world's weird. There's too much crazy shit going on, honestly. But, we're here. We're sticking through. And we're making the most of it. All right? Drink your water. Stay safe, all right?